and I want to talk from the bottom to the top, from the lowest level to the highest level.
Okay.
And one of the things that is going on here this year, and I was asked to be a part of the committee and the organization of it, was St. Charles Parish Little League.
Little League, real Little League, not just Little League, lowercase, like, oh, I played Little League. No, this is Little League.
Little League, and we actually are using players from both St. Charles and St. John Parish, and
Super team.
The criteria was, I don't know about that. The criteria is that you had to either live in either of those two parishes or go to school in those two parishes, and of course there's 12 and 11, 12 down to 9 is what they're using, and it's boys and girls. We've got the softball as well as baseball, and it's going to be fabulous to see. The first day, the opening day of the season is one day away. Tomorrow night.
Cool.
Tomorrow night's the first games for the Little League in St. Charles.
Who gets to throw out the first?
It's going to be very. I'm sure if they're smart. They'll let the director of St. Charles do it, but he should, or the parish president will come out.
Yeah,
and do it. But
the big tall guy.
It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun to see, and basically they're bringing a lot of kids back that went off to play travel baseball, and a chance to go to Williamsport.
Yeah, and be on TV and play in the World Series.
It is the draw. Now, just like American Legion baseball, the toughest part is getting out of Louisiana. And we're surrounded on both sides by two fabulous Little League programs in the Jefferson Parish's East Bank program and Ascension Parish's program out of Gonzales. So the same thing we used to have in the old days. It's still a battle to get out. If you can get out of Louisiana, you got a chance to get to the World Series. But it's always hard to get out.
So it got so, this is my opinion, everything got so watered down. You have so many leagues. You have rec leagues. You have travel ball leagues. You have private leagues. You have independent leagues. You have Dizzy Dean. You have Babe Ruth. You have kids going to World Series. They do that every weekend nowadays. So it wasn't a big deal. But to make it to the Little League World Series or the American Legion World Series, that's a big deal. Well, it's hard.
It's a competition from a district. You have to win your district and then you move on to the regionals and then win, go to state, then the regionals. And then, it's tough. And American Legions, they jump right in at the state level. And then they go to a region, and if you win your region, you go to the World Series.
He's been to the World Series.
But the region is the state tournament was harder than the region was. One year when I was at Gonzales, and we were one of the teams that did make it to the World Series. I was traveling around, and I wanted to see what everybody was doing. So I asked the Alabama guys, the Mississippi guys, the Tennessee guys, what are you all doing to prepare yourself? And they said, we have tournaments. We each take a weekend of having a tournament. You come to us, and then we all return, and we come to you. I said, I want to be in. So they did. So I went to Tennessee and Troy, Alabama, and we went to all their tournaments. And then I had one. So I brought them to Louisiana. I brought 4 state champions to Louisiana, and I took the top 4 Louisiana teams, Jesuit, ourselves, the Hogs from Southland, and Petalval then with Danny Reams, and we played those teams. Each of us played all 4 of them. They won 1 game.
The out-of-town teams?
The out-of-town teams won 1 game. They were state champions. 4 state champions came in and won 1 game on the weekend. They were, like 1 in 19. Tell you that's when I knew how good we were down here and how hard it was to get out of the state. And that was just a New Orleans area. So it's good competition in Louisiana. St. Charles is excited about starting their program. You don't just walk in and go to the World Series, but we're hoping that they'll have a fabulous experience. Those kids will come back that have been playing travel, play together for a little bit, and bring them back into the rec department for some of it. Are they still going to travel on weekends? Absolutely. They're still going to get to all their games in that they're looking for.
Got to go play in Pensacola Beach.
But we're going to use them. We're going to have our league and play our 12 games or whatever they're scheduled, and then we'll pick a group out of that and go compete.